The Steel Domain Wrestling Women's Champion, Malia Hosaka, is making her way to the ring, and as per usual, her MO is to basically jaw with all the fans about ringside, tell them exactly what she thinks of them, and I think they are doing the same thing. But bottom line is, this is a 3-decade superstar in women's professional wrestling, and she has settled on Steel Domain as her home base. Let's go to Matt.
We celebrate the first ever official Steel Domain Wrestling Women's Championship belt. And the champion of the evening is the modern-day Moolah. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of upper management, myself, and everyone in the back, we respect you, we appreciate you, and this is you.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I wouldn't have somebody out here who clearly designed the belt to match his wardrobe.
Oh, no. She's dissing the belt.
I think she's dissing him.
Clearly, I'm not important enough for upper management to get up off their butts and make the long trek out here to pay homage to somebody who paved the way for any woman who wants to step in this ring.
Wow. Man.
I mean, seriously, purple? Has anybody ever here seen me wear purple?
Why is she complaining about that? It's a beautiful belt. It's a gorgeous belt, and she's not happy with that. Is this woman ever happy? Talented, yeah. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
As I said, I think she's dissing him, not the belt.
Talk about an ingrate.
Well, if I was Ed Hellier, I wouldn't want to go out and see her in this mood either.
Well, there's the competition in the person of Brooke Valentine, a very accomplished young lady in the squared circle. And if Ms. Hosaka can get her focus off the color of her championship belt, she better focus on Brooke Valentine, or this title reign and championship belt could be gone by the wayside, Ken Resnick.
I'm not very familiar at all with Brooke Valentine, but I don't think that's one Valentine you really want to get.
Oh my God, no! Look at! Oh no! Oh no!
I think Malia just kind of serving notice to Brooke Valentine that she's about to enter Malia's house.
Well, for crying out loud, the young lady was just trying to make her way into the ring, and Malia Hosaka, who has already insulted the state of Minnesota, Matt Berdahl, upper management, on and on and on. Apparently, she had to do the icing on the cake and knock Brooke Valentine off the ring apron.
Well, I've got.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is going to be a singles match. It's going to have a 40-minute time limit. It will be decided by one fall.
That's what he said.
And this will be for the Steel Domain Wrestling Women's Championship.
What an ingrate that Hosaka is.
From Ponderosa City, she's the Queen Bee, Brooke Valentine.
Brooke Valentine. Wow.
And the champion standing to my right, from Honolulu, Hawaii, the modern-day Moolah, your Steel Domain Wrestling Women's Champion, Malia Hosaka.
Well, all of a sudden, she's holding up the belt like a newborn. She's very proud of it. Her prized possession, 5 minutes ago, she said it was the worst thing she'd ever seen because there was a little bit of purple in there.
You know, we praised Ed Hellier earlier in the broadcast, and rightfully so. But at the same time, I think Malia has a point that if you're going to give someone a championship belt, I don't think she's wrong by saying it should be presented to her by someone maybe a little higher in the company than the ring announcer. You have to admit she's probably right about that.
So she can insult Ed Hellier instead of Matt Berdahl, basically is what it is. She wanted to insult somebody with a higher position than Matt Berdahl.
Well, I mean, she was probably a bit, and again, I say,
Wait a
not
minute.
wrong
Wait a
about
minute.
that she would, if she was told there was going to be a presentation of a championship belt, she wouldn't be wrong to expect it was going to be someone in upper management of the promotion.
I don't disagree with you very often, but I know for a fact you've known Malia Hosaka for 30-some years. I know you two are pretty tight. I know it very well. Your history with Malia is well documented. Don't we. Your history with Miss Hosaka, your closeness over the years is well documented
But as a
in the dirt sheets.
As a friendship.
Okay. I'm just saying. Wait a look at Malia now. Oh boy! When Brooke Valentine hits the canvas, you're gonna feel it. I don't know how many pounds, I hate to say, separate Malia Hosaka and Brooke Valentine. Brooke is a bigger gal. She's tough as nails. I can tell you that right now. I've seen her wrestle several times. Very, very accomplished in the ring. And again, we've said so many times, Ken, this is a sport of 3 seconds. That's all it takes. Your shoulders are flat on the canvas. Title change. Boom, that fast.
There may be something else I was just thinking of. This is really the first Steel Domain show, since Valentine's Day. And Ed Hellier may have told Malia, we're bringing you in. We've got a new championship belt, and we've got a special Valentine for you. Brooke Valentine may not have been what Malia had in mind, so she may have been rightfully so in a bad mood.
Will you stop being an apologist for Malia Hosaka? Crying out loud. Come on. Is it Malia Hosaka - Resnick? I'm not sure what's going on here with you. I thought you always had an affinity for Mae Young. Well, the last I heard. I heard when Bubba Ray Dudley put her through a table, you wish you were on the table. Come on.
With all the dirt I have on you, you really want to go down this trail.
Listen, don't start with dirt. Don't start with dirt on me. We'll be here for a month of Sundays. But my God, we'll add Roger Buck to this conversation. Then we're all screwed. Oh my God, look at Malia. Malia Hosaka, Brooke Valentine, Malia from Honolulu, Hawaii, and we mentioned at the outset a 3-decade-plus veteran of this sport.
And stop and think about that. And you're right, I've known Malia since 1989, but she's been at the peak of women's professional wrestling for 3 decades, and here she is, the women's champion of one of the most successful independent promotions around the country. 3 decades, and she's still a world champion. What does that say about her?
Well, she's amazing, Ken. And I'll tell you what, just the other day, and this is a fact, this is, as they say in the business, a shoot. I was looking at YouTube videos of Malia Hosaka from years ago. She hasn't missed a step. She has not slowed down one iota, and that's testimony to not only her tenacity, but also to her physical conditioning. Fountain of youth, as far as I'm concerned.
I think you're right.
Oh, man.
Her training, and one thing about Malia, I mean, sometimes a wrestler will get the better of her throughout a match, but I don't think we've ever seen Malia outsmarted.
Never. No, Malia Hosaka is always one step ahead of the game. She prides herself on that. But look at the tenacious, bulldog-like challenger that she has in the ring right now.
And see, one of the problems, you saw her pull Brooke Valentine's hair right in front of referee Jesse Johnson, and all he did was continue to count. I mean, when the door is open, you take advantage. You walk through it.
What you're saying basically is that any time a rule breaker gets into the ring and sees Jesse Johnson, the door is open.
It's like a buffet.
Oh, my. Referee Jesse Johnson, one of the most maligned referees. Now, sitting right alongside me, you talk about a guy who in his day was one of the great referees in professional wrestling, Eddie Sharkey, who did it all and saw it all, not only as a trainer, a wrestler, a referee. And Eddie is watching this match very closely. And here's what's testimony and testament to Eddie Sharkey. When he walks into a locker room, even today, Ken, you've seen it. It's almost an homage. It's a reverence when Eddie comes into the locker room and these young guys see him, and the respect is off the charts.
Well, everyone in the business, if they're smart, is more than willing to pick Eddie Sharkey's mind. And here comes Malia on a comeback, although you could tell that as she tried for the clothesline, that bicep and shoulder muscle is still giving her a lot of problems, Mick.
Well, Malia has certainly had her share of injuries, not only over the years, but recently in Steel Domain Wrestling. We've seen her have a broken orbital bone not that long ago.
Yep.
I mean, she has fought through a lot to maintain her standing at the very top of the ladder here in SDW.
And you talk about a fighting champion. I mean, literally, she is leaving first thing in the morning, wrestling tomorrow night, defending her title in Portland, Oregon.
Ken, she's going from Portland, Oregon to Honolulu, Hawaii. She's got a match in Honolulu. The woman travels nonstop. She's admitted a lot of days she doesn't know if it's daytime, nighttime, or what city she's in. She puts it on automatic pilot, gets into the ring, and damned if she doesn't hold on to that title.
When you said didn't know if it was day or night, I would say I didn't know you had that much in common, but then when you went on, she passed you by immediately.
Wait a minute. What?
I said, you really want to go down that trail?
Geez, Vern, come on. Oh, yeah, Eddie Sharkey just reminding Ken Resnick of Malia Hosaka, 18 years old when they saw her wrestling for the LPWA in Las Vegas, Nevada. Here she is.
The Riviera Hotel.
3 decades later, and I tell you what, you can talk about her attitude, you can talk about her arrogance, whatever you want to talk about. Bottom line is, she has the gold, and there are very few competitors in the women's ranks of professional wrestling that have the resume that Malia Hosaka does.
You're exactly right, and Eddie is right, and that's one of the reasons that the same, obviously not when she's your opponent, but anytime Malia's on a card where there are other women that she is not wrestling that night, again, they just want to learn from her, pick her brain.
Look at the strength of Brooke Valentine. Oh, God! Drilled her. We might have a new champion right here. Count of 2. Oh, Malia just able to roll the shoulder at the count of 2.
I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I've seen Malia in that big of a precarious position as the one she's in right now.
Brooke Valentine, ladies and gentlemen, she came to the ring. You could tell, Ken, she was focused. We tried talking to her in the locker room. I know you did earlier on in the evening. She didn't want to be bothered. She just in that concentration mode.
Well, I'll tell you, I think a little bit of Brooke Valentine's inexperience is showing. She had Malia in a very precarious position, and instead of taking advantage, went for an armbar, gave Malia a chance to regain her.
Look at this. Oh, got fall away slam. And I mean, she got all of that. Brooke Valentine could crash the nugget right here. Oh, wait a minute, Malia. That ring awareness, that ring presence, leaned over and grabbed that lower rope strand. Even referee Johnson could see that.
And it's part of the rules. I mean, every wrestler is allotted that possibility. If you're within the ropes and you grab it, the hold must be broken.
Look at Brooke Valentine. I'm telling you, this gal, you can just see how absolutely big and strong, the raw power. Nice suplex. This crowd is so anti-Malia Hosaka. Oh, just managed to roll out.
Are we going to see 2 title changes right in a row?
Well, I tell you what.
This is, I think in all the times I've seen Malia here in SDW since winning the championship, I've never seen her appear so vulnerable as she is right now to the size and strength advantage that Brooke Valentine has.
You know, we've seen Malia in action against Stacy Shadows. And those two beat the holy. Wait a minute. Count of 1. She's got her feet on the ropes. Johnson! Oh, God. Once again. Once again.
The modern day Moolah Malia Hosaka.
Referee Jesse Johnson You know, it's a cardinal rule. When you're that close to the ropes and you're a referee counting the pin, you look at the shoulders, then you look to make sure there's no chicanery, there's no foot on the ropes. Johnson did not do that. He didn't look. Oh, Malia Hosaka.
As we talked about, if you have a penchant for rule breaking and you see Jesse Johnson as your referee, you know you can probably get away with about anything.